Hello everyone, Mila here, and welcome back to Persona 5 Royal Blind. It is Sunday. I think that was the day that this place is packed, and I need to get information. So we're gonna work here today. Evening, it's Lala from Crossroads. You take a shift today? All my regulars just whooshed in like a big drunken tornado. Obviously, you get a little extra pay for that. I'm not that bad a boss. Anyhow, let me know. Ciao.
I see.
Doesn't like to roast some cash. It's not the cash I'm worried about, it's the information. Oh, I thought it'd just let me go straight there. Either way, that's what I want to do. There's need information on a specific target, and that's how I'm going to get it. I probably should have just warped straight to the bar.
Oh, honey.
Hey, hey!
Yeah, got some info while I'm working. I'm here to work. I'm probably gonna have to remember his stuff again, and like with the beef bowl thing.
It's all you.
Oh, I guess I'll have you start immediately then. It's almost time for the customers to arrive, so good luck.
Whoa.
Customers seem to be enjoying themselves. Make sure you learn well from all this hospitality.
Oh!
This place is pretty packed tonight. I'd say it's time to get to work. Which customer should I talk to? Huh. The red-faced businessman is probably drunk, that's why he's red-faced. Yeah, he looks like it. Let's talk to him.
Really?
You work here part-time? Ah, you look very young. This might bore you, but I wanted to ask, what do you think of our nation's economy? They use tax money as an emergency measure to restore the economy, but only increase our nation's debt, which in turn burdens us, the citizens. Is this really a good strategy for revitalizing the economy? Sometimes you gotta do what's gotta do. This is going to take some time. Talked a lot about politics and economics.
Yep.
Surprised anyone could be so long-winded. We got was helpful. That was kind of helpful, at least we got something out of it. Not the information I'm looking for.
Excuse me.
Good evening.
Oh,
Ah, you look quite exhausted. Here, have a seat.
oh, honey.
Well, so your boss has been bullying you again?
I'm beat.
As soon as I talk back, he makes sure I know I'm lower than him. He insinuates he'll demote me. After that, all over here I'm talking about me, calling me useless while I'm at work. I've dealt with similar guys, similar bosses. The boss is blatantly wrong about something, but he tells me to my face, I'm always right, you're always wrong, and if you tell me I'm wrong, I'm going to fire you. As he's blatantly being wrong. Fascists! And after everything I've done, all the results I'm getting, somehow he's taking all the credit. Yeah.
So you're saying...
It's the worst kind of workplace abuse. I cannot believe that, man. So many people have quit because of stress, and yet the higher-ups all ignore it. Yeah, the higher-ups always ignore that kind of stuff. Because they don't see it as it's a terrible boss, they just see it as, oh, the people simply can't handle the work. All the terrible bosses I could get in the world, why did mine have to be, however you pronounce that? Hey Lala, I wish those Phantom Thieves would do something and help me with this.
I mean...
Like how? Are you going to ask them to steal all your stress away? No, I guess it's impossible, but it's nice to think about. Got a name.
Hey, hey!
Did you hear that? Isn't that the same guy Mishima mentioned before? Let's help him. Yeah, we can do that.
Nice work.
Thanks for your help. Minor like you should probably be getting home around now. Alright, you were speaking with Nagai-san, right? He's an elite banker. He talks a lot, but he's got a wealth of knowledge. I bet you learned a lot by talking to him. Well, here's your pay. Keep up the good work. 12,000 yen.
See you.
Yep.
It's easier to see a customer's face since this place is so cramped. Make you look more dependable now. It's gonna be a while before any of these rank up to 5.
Wanna head back?
But the fact that they're all rank 4 is perfect for my New Game Plus playthrough.
Futaba will be in your care today.
Oh, really? Well, I think she'll be okay with that.
Make sure you don't let any dudes try to hit on her.
Yeah. I won't leave her side.
Good. As long as you understand. I'll be counting on you.
Go to the beach.
Hey, can we go already?
Are you sure you'll be alright?
It's just a day trip. Don't underestimate me.
Right. Sorry. Guess I just have to let it go. Have fun, but be careful, you two.
Oh, it should be okay. Futaba should be fine. I knew there'd be an anime cutscene here.
Man, it's packed.
Because there isn't a hoodie.
Sorry for the wait.
Thinking about art.
Got a better opinion of me now? What? Cat got your tongue? Come on.
Come on, Futaba. I mean, I knew she'd be nervous about this. Which is fine.
This is perfect!
Give her face in a towel.
There's
She just-
nothing perfect about that.
She just loves covering her
For
head.
a second, you'll be just fine.
She just loves covering up her face. You'll be okay, Futaba.
Oh, it's so hot.
You're literally at the beach where you expect.
There's a lot of people here. Are you okay, Futaba? I'm fine. You guys are here.
Yeah, people she can trust are here.
It's almost lunchtime. No! The squid's staring at me!
It's cooked, so don't worry. Would you even eat squid if I'm not around?
Why don't we eat lunch too?
I'll go get some stuff for us then.
You're eating that even here?
My staple food.
This should be a familiar flavor. Yet how does it taste so good?
What's up, Makoto? You ain't eating much. Not feeling well or something?
You just don't get it, do you, Ryuji? When a girl's in a swimsuit, she wants to look as slim as possible.
That tends to be how it goes. Not always, though.
Still, you're worrying too much. Did you make sure to eat breakfast? Mona lacks tact.
So, what do we do now? Should we play some beach volleyball?
Oh, sorry. Us girls already made plans to ride a banana boat. We could only rent a 3-person one. Sorry.
I want to see a banana boat that lives up to its name. It's actually a giant banana. The kind you can eat.
Then what about us?
They just somehow grow an enormous banana on a tree and then make a boat out of it.
Keep an eye on our stuff.
Hell no! Why you gotta treat us like that? We're celebrities making headlines. You should treat us better.
I do think they're not bad in the metaverse, but in reality, strange, isn't it? They can steal treasures, but they don't seem like they can steal a girl's heart at all. But, Lady Ann, can we get to the banana boat already? Oh, sorry. We'll go now.
Yeah, too bad for you, Morgana. I'm already with Han.
We'll switch when we're done. Keep an eye on our stuff for us. Banana! Banana! Ah, the sand's wet! It's dangerous if you run around like that. Here's
Damn
a
it.
good way.
You don't get how amazing we are. We risk our lives being phantom thieves. There's no way we're the same as other guys around here. Shouldn't we be having more good times in reality, too?
You're full of yourself.
We're special. Don't you agree, Yusuke?
Well, if you put it that way, you may be right.
Ann and the others don't get it because they're always around us.
Hey, how do we get Lady Ann to notice how amazing we are as phantom thieves?
Well, they gotta steal you know what.
Steal their swimsuits? No. I'm gonna say that.
You moron, that's a crime. What we're gonna steal in reality are girls' hearts.
I see. I just need to prove my skills in reality as well.
Let's steal all the hearts with the skills we've honed as phantom thieves. I'm sure girls will be all over us considering the vibes we give off.
Very well, let's do this. Pulling off our work in reality doesn't sound bad.
This is just sounding like a really, what I consider a pretty bad moment in Persona 4 Golden.
Get settled then. So, Mona, you're in charge of watching over our stuff, okay?
Huh?
All right, let's hurry up and go.
I was embarrassed watching that cutscene in Persona 4.
Here! Don't leave me behind!
I don't want them to do it here, too. Just at the beach instead. Makes you want to skip this. Well, at least there's no dialogue.
I don't know. The ocean just looks kind of bland to me.
Just give up.
Come on, it ain't over yet. I'm going for a miracle comeback.
Did someone follow us here? Something tells me we're being watched.
Really? You think one of those girls changed her mind?
No.
OMG, it's the Golden Boy himself!
Oh.
And he's already got his own little entourage. We really did teach him right, didn't we?
You? Oh no. What are you guys doing here?
Sometimes we just gotta get out of the city, forget the nightlife, breathe fresh air, enjoy some eye candy.
We thought we lost our protege. Who would have guessed our vacay was actually the call of fate?
Oh, what's with the look? Don't believe in fate? Or did you really not have fun last time?
You gonna tell us you saw yourself in all that chiffon and felt nothing?
Yeah, Kamoshida. Sounds like the same voice actor.
I don't think I felt what you guys were hoping.
Oh, honey, I get it. Everyone's nervous when they first start out. But trust me, you'll make their jaws drop.
Just an hour at the Vanity, 3 hours at the boutique, and we can just pick up where we left off last time. So, are you ready to steal some hearts?
Not that way.
We gotta go. Sorry.
Was it something I said?
Oh,
What a tragedy. Another starlet slips through our fingers.
That's gotta be Kamoshida's voice actor.
No more makeovers.
Yeah. I'd avoid those guys too.
By the way, where's Yusuke?
He took off as soon as those guys showed up.
So this is where you two were. I've been searching for you.
Just catching some seafood.
What are you doing with those lobsters?
While you were busy with your interrogation, I found these beautiful specimens on sale. And so I decided to spend the last of my money on them.
Man, you're real hopeless when it comes to cash.
Yeah, he's always got none.
Wait, you were watching us? Why didn't you help?
It reminds me of someone else I know. He's really, really bad with money, so he never has any.
Apologies, but I was entranced. The moment I set eyes on this distinct shape, I was in love.
Those lobsters aren't too happy with you holding them like that.
I haven't had my very core shaken as vigorously as this since the first time An entered my gaze.
Good for you.
We're here with friends.
Come on, don't lie to us, baby. How about you come for a nice cruise on our boat?
Of course, guys hitting on girls all across the board.
There's going to be a party, too. Tons of celebrities and industry people will be coming along.
Are you even listening to us?
Sorry about the wait. Huh, so you were serious about being here with friends?
That's what we've been saying from the start.
Don't you find it boring spending your time with kids like them?
It's far more interesting than anything involving you two.
Yeah, you tell him, Makoto.
What was that?
Hey, let's just let the children have fun with fellow children.
Like, you couldn't go with kids, you should go with manly men like us. Yeah, toxic masculinity right there.
We'll be going now.
What creeps.
Thanks for coming in like that.
Those guys just wouldn't stop pestering us.
You did well to hold them off.
To be honest, I was nearly at my wit's end.
By the way, where are Futaba and Morgana?
Ooh, are those lobsters? One in each hand. I was wondering about that myself.
Are you going to make them into sashimi? Or perhaps roast them whole?
Enough of your vile postulations. These are purely for the sake of visual appreciation.
Look at Futaba constantly trying to grab him.
We did tons of stuff today. All in all, I guess coming to the beach was pretty worth it.
It's the same animation over and over and over again, of course, but, you know, it's something. Whoa.
We should probably start heading home.
That was quite the spike.
Agreed. Let's pack up.
Futaba seemed fine in the crowd, too. So it looks like she's overcome her last exercise.
Good.
Hey, Futaba! We're going home! Stop standing around and help us!
Sun's going down, time to go back.
You know, all this time, I thought that it was my fault that my mom died.
Uh-huh.
It's because everyone said that I killed her. Everyone looked at me thinking I was a murderer.
Yeah, that is the issue you had.
I ended up hating this world. That's why I shut myself in and covered my ears. I wished my mom would come back to life.
Right, because that would eliminate all the problems that you had, because all of it was because your mom died.
Sometimes I'd wake
Plus,
up
it's
and
your
think it
mom.
was
Of course
all
you
a
want her
dream.
around.
But nothing had changed in the world. That's why I'd sleep again. It'd be a repeat of that.
Yeah, you just wanted to get away from everything. I've been known to do that myself.
I loved my mom. I wanted to become like her. How she'd work late into the night. How she'd wake up early and make me a boxed lunch every day. How she'd do her best to further her research. How she'd scold me for peeking at her notes.
It was cognitive science, wasn't it?
The cognitive world can become distorted through desires.
That's kind of what's going on at the palaces and all that.
If it becomes distorted, a person begins exhibiting problematic behavior in reality.
And we're stealing those distorted desires and removing that problematic behavior. What do you know? It all fits.
That cognitive world disappears when you remove its core, and further problematic actions stop.
So after you steal the treasure, the palace disappears, and they're better people. Exactly as has been going on.
Isn't that about palaces?
Yes.
That's the metaverse. She knew about that?
It made no sense back then. But now I understand after it actually happened to me.
Yeah, you have personal experience with that now. You had a palace.
All I thought about was my mom. I was trapped in a cognitive labyrinth. I couldn't get out of it. There was nothing I could do by myself.
Now, sometimes you
That's
just
why
need
you asked
help.
us to steal your heart? That's a huge jump in logic in so many ways.
At first, I didn't believe the rumors about the Phantom Thieves, that they steal hearts.
Well, of course. I mean, why would you?
But I overheard you accidentally. I learned that you were near me.
Overheard? Ah, the bug. So why were you listening in on LeBlanc in the first place?
I had to keep an eye on Sojiro, make sure he was actually working.
Talk about an awful hobby.
You talked about stealing hearts. When I heard that, I was so happy I jumped up and down. I thought maybe the Phantom Thieves could cure my heart.
That certainly helped.
You could have just told us from the start.
You might have been wary of me if I asked out of nowhere. And besides, you could have been bad guys.
Well, yeah.
That's why I cautiously got in contact with you. I checked many times to see how you'd react.
Yeah, you were playing it safe. It's understandable. I do the same thing in your position, honestly.
You had us twisted around your little finger. But Futaba, you didn't talk to anyone besides Boss for a long time, right? You must have needed a lot of courage to contact the Phantom Thieves.
There were two reasons for it.
All right.
One was Medjed's taunt. The Phantom Thieves were so pitiful, it frustrated me. I would have been in trouble if they got disbanded, too.
Indeed. You were our only hope.
The other was what I heard through wiretapping LeBlanc. Sojiro was being blamed with lies, like abusing me. He was being threatened to spill everything about my mom.
Talk about making shit up.
Yeah.
It made me sad, and it hurt. I thought, I have to save Sojiro. I gotta do something.
So that's why.
The Phantom Thieves. I didn't think you guys would be taking such risks for me. I didn't
That's what
think
they
you'd
do.
worry about me so much. I'm sorry that I acted like I doubted you guys.
Do you believe in us now?
Yeah, I can tell. You aren't bad guys.
No.
That's why I have a request. Let me join your team.
I mean, we already asked, and you said, okay.
There's nothing to join. You're already one of us.
I'll be honest. Changing people's hearts isn't my goal. I want to learn what happened to my mom.
All right, that's fair. But our goals still end up aligning. So that all works out. You know, you have a different reason for joining, but in the end, we all want the same thing.
The reason why she was killed.
Killed?
It was written in her notes. Should the self in the cognitive world die, the self in the real world would lose consciousness.
Is this about mental shutdowns?
Yeah.
Then the criminal that Kaneshiro mentioned
Yes, that could be the case. I don't like pursuing this line of thought, but perhaps your mother's shadow was...
Yeah, her shadow might have been killed.
I don't know for sure. Like, right before my mom died, she didn't seem right.
In what way?
No matter how much I talked to her, she wouldn't answer back. And she didn't jump into the road, it was more like she collapsed and fell in. That's why I thought what was written in the notes was real, and looked into it. I read books, checked theses that were released online. I even snuck into the networks of various research labs to look at their classified data.
You're certainly doing your diligence in gathering information.
That's why you're good at hacking. What kind of brain do you have?
But I didn't figure anything out. My mom's research was nowhere to be found.
Well, stuff like that would be carefully hidden.
She was killed by someone, and her research was treated like it never existed. I bet it's them. Those adults in the black suits who read the fake suicide note.
Probably, yeah. Makes sense.
I'll never forgive them.
Futaba.
If I stay with you guys, I think I can find out more about that world. Then eventually, it might even lead to those men in black. It's a super personal reason why I want to join you. Is that okay? Or would I just be dead weight?
No, that's just fine. You can help us out doing what we do. You'll get information as we go, and it'll benefit everybody.
If anything, you're dependable. Ain't that right, Mona?
Why are you looking at me? Are you trying to say I'm inadequate?
Well, she was more useful than you, as a matter of fact.
Hey, that's inexcusable!
This is what our Phantom Thieves are like. But I hope we get along, Futaba.
Thanks.
Let's leave those two be. Why don't we lose no time and decide on Futaba's codename?
Yeah, I don't actually know this one. I knew Makoto's, I knew it would be Queen, but I don't know what Futaba's is going to be.
What's that?
It's not cool if we called each other by our real names.
Joker, Skull, Mona, Panther, Queen, and I'm Fox.
You're a human, because that's literally what you are.
In Futaba's case...
Hacker wouldn't be right, would it?
No, probably not.
Mech?
No.
PC?
No. She's not a personal computer.
No. Why don't we go literal and call her Goggles?
Super lame. You've got no taste, kitty.
In your face.
I love how straightforward Futaba is.
Do you have any good ideas for Futaba's codename?
Glasses, Pharaoh, Internet. Well, the only one that fits best there is Pharaoh, but
I'll curse you. What would you want it to be, Futaba?
Oracle. With my vision,
Ah,
I'll
Oracle.
guide you all to victory.
So you can be a former Batgirl.
Sounds great.
But at least you didn't get shot in the back by the Joker and paralyzed.
And Futaba will be Oracle.
But man, I never even dreamed that the rumored Phantom Thieves would be so close.
Same goes to you. To think you'd be the daughter of a metaverse researcher. Talk about a mysterious fate.
Yeah.
Should we get going then?
Yep, let's go home.
Everything the Phantom Thieves do is all about the metaverse. Oh.
Yes. The incident with Medjed seems to have been more effective than predicted. This should spur the Phantom Thieves' support even more now.
You want the Phantom Thieves to get support?
I agree. There are effective ways to use the Phantom Thieves. Now would be the best time to dispose of unnecessary trash.
Now, so you're going to use the Phantom Thieves to deal with your enemies.
Whether they're connected to us or not.
That's your goal, huh?
Hey.
You're back. How'd it go with Futaba? Quite well, actually. I hear you've been keeping your company for the past few days. Thanks. A criminal who uses the metaverse to carry out their crimes. This is no longer a matter we can ignore. Especially because they might be the one who killed Futaba's mom. Yeah. To be honest, I had considered the idea that it might be behind only the rumored psychotic breakdowns. But now it appears as though this person is killing people as well. Technically, they're making people have mental shutdowns, which then causes them to die. That's what happens when you kill someone's shadow, yeah? Yeah. We were worried about it back with Kamoshida and Madarame, remember? Psychotic breakdowns and mental shutdowns. It would make sense that the same person is behind them. The news never talks about the victims dying, so people only know about the breakdowns. So this stuff's seriously a case. If that's for real, whoever's doing it is some kind of assassin. I'm gonna beat the crap out of them. I would suggest we be more cautious going forward as well. We still don't know much, even about our metaverse nav. That is true. Yeah, I know Igor gave it to us. Of course, they don't know that, but even though I did try to mention the man with the long nose, I wonder where that thing exists. Now, there was a man in my dream. A dream? You still half asleep, dude? I wonder if that criminal is using the app too. Futaba, this seems like your area of expertise. Do you know anything about it? Yeah, every time you try to bring up Igor, no one wants to listen. No, I never even heard of it before. I mean, it's not even really an app. It's more like a mysterious app-like thing. I see. It's okay though. I might not know much about the nav, but I can still navigate you guys in the path of victory. I'll guide you to whatever criminal you're looking for. You can rely on me. Awesome, dude. You're way more reliable than Mona. Oh, don't start that again.
Damn it, Ryuji. You always find the worst possible things to say.
Come on, let's put my phone away. Hey, Sukino, you live in Yongan, right? You know about that old movie theater there? Yeah, the one that's always closed? Well, the old couple that runs it is apparently getting threatened by land speculators. Trying to stay the theater is in the way of some building they want to put up. Oh, it's one of these. You can't just let them force those people out, right? So bad for them. Right? That old couple is so afraid of the threats they don't even want to open the theater. Anyway, our target is a guy named Yaso Jochi. Let's drive him off and save that old couple. There might have been a change in mementos because of all that Megid stuff. If you want to go, now would be the right time. Let's discuss with everyone at the hideout. Yes, I actually do want to go to mementos. Of course, I can't do it right now because it's, it's night, it's evening. I know we just finished talking about it, but... Oh, hey. I was enjoying watermelon. The watermelon slices are always just so perfectly cut in games and such. Here's a photo I took today. What? I'm in there too? You look like you're having fun, Futaba. Han's a pretty good camo woman. Is this what it's like to feel photogenic? You're not used to looking good in pictures? It certainly is a fine shot. Yes, it is. I get you. Indeed, this picture has even captured all the architectural grandeur of my sandcastle. I didn't even look at that. Oh yeah, there's a sandcastle there. Take your word for it, man. Yeah, you're constantly asking for stuff, and there's also you. You have more natural aptitude for this than I thought. In addition to skills, you seem to have a lot of ambition. As long as I'm your instructor, I must measure your progress. Therefore, I'd like to take you somewhere after our match today. Would you like to go? Yeah. Excellent. After our match, I'll take you over to Booktown. Since I can't deal with the, I can't progress the fortune teller one yet, I gotta go to Mementos first. But I can't do that right now because it's evening. That was a good match. I really do enjoy teaching you. You're such a quick learner. Today I thought we'd find you something to help you train on your own. This bookstore is filled with shogi-related books. I've been coming here a lot lately. Yeah, I ran into you coming here. There's also a curry restaurant just around the corner. I recommend their katsu curry. I always eat katsu curry before an important match, for good luck. Not that that will actually do anything, of course, but, you know. Ifumi.
Oh.
Hello. I hope your match went well today. What are you talking about? Today's our day off. My apologies. I forgot that there aren't any matches scheduled for today. Shopping with your boyfriend? Huh. How nice for you. No, I've got on. Not her. You shouldn't be surprised. You are a famous shogi player, after all. Well, I won't intrude. Bye.
Sorry.
She was only glaring at you because you were with me. She's my senior. I defeated her in a recent title match. Oh, so yeah, she might have a little bit of hostility toward you, potentially. I didn't mind. Well, that's very kind of you. Truth is, I'm not very well liked by my seniors. The more attention I get, the more enemies I make, and the more lies are spread about me. Yeah, because they've been at it longer than you, but you're better at it than they are, and they're not happy about that.
Oh.
Perhaps it's odd to compare myself to them, but I wonder if it's the same for the Phantom Thieves. People are so divided about them on the internet. Some love them while others hate them. Yeah, it's normal stuff. I can't help but see similarities between us. What do you think about them? I like the Phantom Thieves, of course. I feel the same way, actually. It's amazing that they're still doing what they do, even though so many people criticize them. They give me courage. But their victories can't be won with will alone. How do they change a person's heart? Well, I could explain it right now, but I can't out myself as a Phantom Thief. I'm interested from a technical standpoint, and... Oh, I'm sorry, we really are quite off topic. Yeah. I feel like I've become much more talkative as of late. I usually don't talk this much. You're more than just someone I can practice new moves with. You're someone I can confide in.
I look forward to it.
If you don't mind this sort of thing, I'd like to go out and chat with you again. Nothing wrong with that. So to whom you trust and you growing. Sometimes you just need someone to talk to. Just need a friend.
All right.
Oh yes, there's a book that I'd love for you to read.
Let's go. Until next time.
Well then, until our next match, take care. Oh, I didn't actually get a book. Hello. Thank you for accompanying me today. My intention was to show you how great Jinbocho is, but I ended up just talking about myself. My apologies. Hey, not a problem. That's what these confidants and social links in previous games are all about. Learning about individual people. I really like them. I do think the Persona 4 ones are a bit better so far. These are more similar to the ones from Persona 3. I think they might be a step up from the Persona 3 ones, but not quite as good as the Persona 4 ones. But it's hard to compare to Persona 3 because it's been so many years since I played that. I played Persona 4 a lot more recently. I was shocked though. Ordinarily, I don't talk that much, I assure you. Perhaps because I never had friends at school who I could talk to about shogi. Yeah, if you don't really have any friends you can talk to about things you're really interested in, it's not as fun. I hope this won't discourage you from spending time with me. Really, I would be delighted to do this again. Where shall we go next? What? Well, let's see. I give up. There are too many places I'd like to visit. I can't narrow it down to one. It's like a YouTube comment I saw. people talking about their favorite NES games, and one of them was my top 5 has my top 5 top NES games is 25 games long. Other than used books and Katsukuri, there are many things I'd like to recommend in that city. If you have the chance, perhaps you can explore more of the city next time. Well, I'm afraid I must go. I'll see you at the church.
Oh, hey, I know this is out of the blue, but,
What?
like, could we all meet up at LeBlanc tomorrow?
I wanted to go to the metaverse. Why so sudden?
I mean, August is almost over already.
Yeah, it is August 29th. Although I'm actually recording this on December 31st.
That worried tone. Could he still have summer vacation homework left to do?
Knowing Ryuji, yeah.
Was that Morgana? Whoa, how did he know?
Because it's you.
I actually called it.
Anyway, I've already hit up Makoto and the others. I'll be counting on you to get me through this tomorrow.
The game even says, that'd be a good time to go to Mementos, and then the story does not allow me to.
Might as well get some sleep while we can.
But hey, if it helps improve my knowledge stat, you know, I'll be okay with that too. Huh? Wait, what? Morgana's shadow.
That black thing was... me? That can't be true. I'm supposed to be human. I should be. If we get rid of the distortion in the depths of Mementos, I'm sure it'll all be fine. Sorry, did I wake you up?
What's wrong?
Oh,
Yeah, just like your shadow in Mementos. And it looked like, well, you do in the metaverse.
my sunburns were hurting, and that woke me up.
Lies.
I was absorbing all the sunlight because I'm black. Don't you get it?
Well, the color black does do that, so that's valid. You okay?
Oh, I'm not sure what to do when you give me an honestly concerned response like that. By the way, it's not like I'm bothered by this or anything. But hypothetically speaking, okay? What would you do if I turned out to be some weird... thing?
It wouldn't bother me.
I'd be bothered by it. If what I saw from earlier is true, is it okay for me to stay with the Phantom Thieves?
Yeah!
And even if I'm with the team, I'm useless at the moment.
No, I don't need to make more Persona 4 comparisons.
It's nothing. Well, I've gotten pretty used to my life as a cat, too. And to be frank, this storage room isn't bad either. Then again, I can't wait to turn back to being a human so I can move out.
Turn back to, you might not have been a human to begin with, that still remains to be seen. It's what you believe, but just because you believe something to be true, doesn't mean it is.
Maybe I'll live a life of luxury in a suite on the highest floor.
You have to have a lot of money for that.
But rather than becoming some weird thing, maybe staying as a cat isn't so bad either.
Yeah.
You and me made a deal, yeah? That means I can stay here. Isn't that right?
Yeah, you're really worried about your future, like if you turn out to be just literally a cat, and that's all you ever were. Yeah?
Thought so. Don't forget what you just said, okay?
It's like my bond with Morgana is growing deeper. The chance to cure status ailments inflicted upon party members. You got that now?
All right.
I imagine I'd have you at a higher rank, but it's part of the story, so I can't speed it up.
Come on. Let's hurry up and get to sleep. Night.
Day.
It'll be fine, right?
Yeah. Now you're worried about finding out you're not a human. But maybe you really are simply a cat.
Oh, I'm done.
As for me, I'm done for.
Talk about a cliched way to end your summer vacation.
Morgana sitting on her lap.
I can't believe you hadn't even touched your homework until last night.
That's Ryuji.
Well, everyone's free to spend their time as they choose. I guess some people just can't help themselves.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Come on, I think he's learned his lesson. More importantly, why don't you folks take a break?
Boss! Oh, you're a lifesaver.
I'm gonna go pick up some groceries. Mind the shop for a bit.
The sports club has aggressively applied kinesthesiology to the team's practices. By incorporating their lab's findings on human efficiency into the training regimen, they have developed a...
Oh, that reminds me. Isn't there a female athlete from our own school who's made the news?
An athlete? Oh, do you mean the one in gymnastics?
Yeah, her if anything.
Yeah, her! The one everyone's saying is super cute.
The one I've maxed out the link with, but I don't believe it's actually maxed out because it only stopped at 5.
Oh yeah, Yoshizawa, right? Wasn't she gonna be in the summer meet? Or is that already over?
Ah, about that.
Yes, about that.
Makoto?
Well, I just happened to overhear a couple teachers discussing it when I was heading to school the other day. Yoshizawa-san's results in the meet, they weren't exactly stellar.
Yeah. Well, she was having all sorts of issues and her confidant.
I see.
There seemed to have been a great many people expecting her success there. It's gotta be tough for her.
Yeah. Ain't there one more meet left this year in gymnastics, though? Shit must be rough right now. But if she can nail that one, who cares what anybody at school says?
Yeah, get another chance.
Oh, that also reminds me. So, I just so happened to bump into Mishima-kun before summer vacation started.
Oh?
And?
He seemed really mad.
I haven't seen any anger from him. He's still contacting me about stuff like usual.
I asked him what was wrong, and he showed me some posts on an underground site about our school.
Ah.
It pretty much said the school's planning to abandon any honors student who isn't actively making Shujin look better.
Oh, of course. That sounds like the principal to me.
Whoa, wait a sec.
There was no name, and it sounded like just another rumor at first.
No, I know about Kabayakawa. That is totally something he would do, because all he seems to care about is the school's image.
But could this be about Yoshizawa-san?
Who knows? Still, ever since the case with Kamoshida, the school's been frantically trying to improve its public image, right?
Yeah.
At the very least, this abandonment of honor students would fall in line with the school's real mission. I can't deny the possibility that they would do this to Yoshizawa-san.
I certainly can't deny that either. It sounds right in line with what the principal wants.
They dump all their hopes onto their athletes, and if they don't cut the mustard, they're out like the rest of the trash, huh?
Basically.
Regardless of whether it's true or not, such behavior is extremely self-serving.
Just like we thought this whole time. There's still tons of shit wrong with society.
There's always going to be tons of crap wrong with society. Humans are what is wrong with society.
Yeah. We don't know what'll happen to Yoshizawa's spot on the team. But at the very least, we can keep up our efforts to prevent the worst case scenario.
Next up, our spotlight's on a topic everyone's talking about, the Phantom Thieves incidents.
Ah, here we go.
The Phantom Thieves shocked the world by silencing a globally notorious hacktivist group. Their popularity goes beyond our own borders, with foreign media following them closely as well.
Well, yeah, at this point, that's what you'd expect.
Many are heralding them as dark heroes and gentlemen thieves for a new age.
Whoa, this is getting pretty crazy. So the whole world really knows about us.
That's how it's seeming to be now.
Man, it's hot.
Enough already. Dang. All anyone talks about anymore is the Phantom Thieves. Who they are, whether they're good or bad. It's starting to give me a headache. You have no idea the Phantom Thieves are right under your nose. So, the more famous we get, the more mementos opens up, yeah? I can't get that out of my head. That's why you couldn't focus on your homework until today, right? Yeah, exactly. Sounds like an excuse to me. Yeah, sounds like an excuse to me too. Because you putting off your schoolwork until the last day is just a Ryuji thing to do. Still, I've been wondering about that too. I wonder why it works like that. Does Morgana know anything?
I don't know. I don't even remember how I first learned about mementos.
He doesn't seem to know. I see. Well, there's no way for us to find out. It would likely become clear if we continue as the Phantom Thieves. The most important thing now is the identity of that criminal using the metaverse. That might be the person who killed my mom. Gotta find them, no matter what it takes. What if it turns out to be that corrupt politician? You know, we used to be lacking in quite a few areas. But now that we have Futaba helping us, a great number of possibilities are now available. Yes, we gained a fantastic addition to our team in the most unexpected manner. Yeah? Aw, you're making me blush. I'll be counting on you, Futaba. This feels way better than having some dumb cat guide us. Stop it, Ryuji! Thieves done updated. Stop insulting Morgana, would you? Well, I could talk to you again. Yeah, now let's stop here. I hope I can go to Mementos on the 31st or... I don't know. Is there a 31st? Yeah. I hope I can go there at this time. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.
It's not a game. I'm not a